Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? It is currently 6:02 p.m. Boo Radley is yawning. He's like, ah! And Boo and I are sitting here uploading one video after another. And we have had a very busy day. Filmed a drama video. Filmed a review video of Avatar. Filmed a, what else did we film, Boo? We filmed a Peterisms video. Filmed a booktube video, that's 4. Filmed a Peter Does Stuff video. Finally taking down the Christmas tree. I cannot tell you guys how many, I have to sweep up that area over there because there's like that flock stuff from the tree. I cannot tell you how many times I have brought up the box and stuff to like take down the Christmas tree, and then I'm like, not today. So finally, on February 4th, the Christmas tree is down, and it's kind of sad looking over there and seeing that the Christmas tree is gone. But we got the Christmas tree down, didn't we, Boo? And now it's officially the countdown to spring and summer. And having a little bit of iced coffee today in my, I love this cup so much, this gold cup. I'm having like a massive headache today. My head is just like killing me. And I really haven't had like a headache or anything in a while. And I don't know. I think it's because I actually didn't have any caffeine until later in the day. I haven't, like I said last week, I am trying to like kind of like limit my caffeine a little bit to like 1 caffeine cup a day or 1 cup of coffee a day. But I usually like drink it within like the first hour of me like going and doing things and whatever. And today I just like, I waited until later. So I think that might be it a little bit. But yeah, so I took some Tylenol. My headache's going away a little bit, but we'll see. It doesn't feel like a migraine. It feels like a headache. So I also don't know, like the weather is warmer today in Indianapolis. Indiana weather is so weird. Like yesterday it was 20. And like last night and the night before, it was like down into like single digits, and it was supposed to be like super cold. And then today it's like 40 outside. So it doesn't really make any sense, this weather. But I do think sometimes physically how I feel, like my head and things like that, has a lot to do with the temperature. So, and rain and things like that. So anyway, I don't know. But Alex got up this morning and he went to go do this, like those IV things. He goes and does those, I don't know, I don't really understand them, but they're like hydration IVs, immunization IVs, and things like that. But he does them with his, like there's 2 girls that he does, that he used to work with, that he's friends with. He goes and does them with. So he did those this morning. You wanna come over here in my lap? Or you wanna just stand over there? Come here. Huh? What are you doing? You want to just stand? He's like right here. Yeah, he said, I think I just want to stand right here and let you pet me. So Boo and I slept in. I stayed up way too late last night. So we went and saw Avatar at the movie theater. And we like both got so tired right before we went to the movie theater. And I went upstairs. I was like getting all my stuff done, like from uploading the vlog and whatever, and trying to make sure it got up in time so that I could post it as soon as I got home. And so I was trying to make sure it got uploaded and everything. And so Alex was like half asleep in the bed upstairs with Mr. Boo Radley. And I said, are you tired? And he was like, yeah, I'm really tired. I go, I am too. And I was like, we don't have to go to the movie if you don't. He's like, no, I want to go to the movie. So we went to the movie, and we went to the 8:30 show. I'm kind of surprised whenever I go to the movie theater, which we don't go very often anymore. Alex bought this package. I don't know what it is. It's like the A1 or A-list, or I don't know what it's called, something at AMC, where you get like 2 tickets a week. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? And then you get points that go towards, like rewards points that go towards food and snacks and stuff like that. But anyway, we haven't really been using it since he bought it. And so, but we need to start using it more. I love going to the movie theater. I love, love, love going to the movie theater. But part of the problem is it's so expensive, you know, after you buy your tickets, which that's, what, $15 a person? So that's $30. And then if you buy popcorn and treats, we bought last night... Well, anyway, what I was going to say was I was kind of surprised that there weren't like tons and tons of people there at the movie theater. I would say a fourth of the movie theater was filled last night for Avatar. I mean, it wasn't that busy at all. And there were other movies there too, like Megan and Knock on the Cabin Door, whatever, which I really want to see because I read the book. The book was by Paul Tremblay, which was called The Cabin at the End of the World, which was supposed to be, well, the movie is supposed to be good, but the book was fantastic. I read it several years ago for Spookathon, which was like a Halloween-based readathon that I think Books and Lala put on at the time. But anyway, I read it for that, and it was really, really good. I think she also recommended it, actually. So yeah, so we went and saw that, and then we got like each got a large popcorn and a large drink, and then I got a thing of like these Butterfinger candies, and it came to, I mean, it was like $40 for all of that. And then I also brought M&Ms, but I didn't end up eating my M&Ms. So, and I went out and well, first I put like a bunch of butter and salt on my, I know movie popcorn is horrible for you and I don't care. Alex does not like extra butter and salt on his, but I love that butter thing. Oh my God, that butter thing that you like push the button and then it's like extra butter. So I fill up tons of butter. I was actually standing next to this woman. She and I were both talking and I was like, I love the extra butter. She's like, me too. And so we were shaking salt and putting butter on our popcorn. And honey, why don't you just come over here if you want to? Do you want to come over here? Come here, sweetie. There you go. Why don't you just sit down? You want to just be real relaxed? Yeah. Isn't he so sweet? We need to like trim his bangs a little bit. His hair like parts and like right here, like do you see like where it parts? Yeah. He said, Dad, I like my hairdo. Don't worry about it. I'm my own person. His little black nose. Yeah. You're so sweet. Look at your little paw. What are you doing? He's like pawing at me right now. I wish I could show you guys, but if I move the camera, he'll like stop doing it. But he's got like both of his paws like, I don't know if you can see this. Oh, look at that. You are the sweetest boy. Yeah. So it's so expensive to go to the movie theater, you know, but I love the movie theater. And for me, I love like the popcorn and all of it. Like that's it. I always sneak in candy usually. So, what's the candy that I like? It's the cookie dough pieces or whatever, but they didn't have those last night. And so then I wanted something. So I got these Butterfinger things, which were good, but they weren't that good. I shouldn't have wasted my money. But anyway, so we had real good seats because Alex had booked our seats. They were like on like, you know, like there's the seats that are on the floor and then it's like the seats that are like, you know, up. We were on like the third row up, right in the middle. Seats 8 and 9, I think they were. So anyway, watched Avatar last night. It was good. I did a whole review of it over on my review channel today. So if you want to go see that review, go check it out. I just get kind of confused by the Avatar movies. Like I don't really understand a whole lot of what's going on. But I don't really care because they're so fun to watch and they're so pretty. So we watched the Avatar movie and I had said to Alex like earlier, I said, we have RuPaul to watch tonight too because RuPaul's on Friday nights. And he said, well, we can watch it when we get home. Whenever I go see a movie, I'm always, because like we'll see like a later movie. We usually don't go to early movies, but this one was like at 8:35, so it got done at like midnight. Usually I'm always kind of like wired when I get home. Like for me, I don't love going out to bars and clubs anymore. Like that doesn't do it for me, but like going to the movie theater or going out to dinner, like when I come home, like then I'm ready to watch a show or a movie, you know? So we got home and Alex was like so tired and he got into bed and he was like looking at TikToks and he had put his pajamas on. And so I went upstairs, I like uploaded my vlog or I posted my vlog and then I like went upstairs to go put my pajamas on, and I said, do you still want to watch RuPaul? And he said, and I hadn't really eaten anything except for all of that crap at the movie theater, but I was like hungry for like real food. And he was like, oh no, it's way too late. Well, I said, so you just want to watch it tomorrow? And he's like, yeah, we can watch it tomorrow. And I said, okay. So he was like, what are you going to do? And I said, well, I think I'm going to like make a grilled cheese sandwich. And then, and he was like, you just ate all that crap. And I said, I know I did, but I'm real hungry. And I said, I think I'm going to make a grilled cheese sandwich, and I'm going to watch my shows. So I came downstairs, made a grilled cheese sandwich, and actually I made 2 grilled cheese sandwiches, but didn't eat all of it. And then I also made some tomato soup. I was like I'd eaten my popcorn like early in the movie and then kind of stopped. I was like real hungry for like food. I don't know if that ever happens to you, like when you go see a movie. It was like the candy and the popcorn and stuff like that just kind of was like not great for me. So anyway, so yeah, look at you being such a sweet boy. So and then I watched the newest episode of Truth Be Told. So Truth Be Told is on its 3rd season, and Friday they put the 3rd episode out. So I watched that yesterday, and then I was like, I don't know what else to watch. And I had seen this like picture come up on Apple TV for this new show called Dear Edward. Dear Edward? Yeah, Dear Edward. I was actually going to watch that manifesto of a serial killer that somebody had commented on. I'm sorry that I can't remember who commented on that video, but I was going to watch that on Peacock. Was it Peacock? Manifesto of a Serial Killer. I think I saw that it was on Peacock, and I was going to watch that. I've been wanting to watch it. I think I'm going to watch it tonight. But I was like, I really want to get into like another show. Now I have all these shows that they're releasing like 1 episode a week, and that's the problem. Is like instead of being able to binge watch a show, this is like, these are not like real world complaints. Like these are like not real issues, just so you know. But like the fact that like the TV shows release like, these are the things that Tanya and I complain about, that they release like 1 episode a week. Well, actually, well, that's a whole other conversation. I said to Tanya last night, I said, do you ever get tired of like people that think that they know everything? Do you ever get tired of people? It's like you try to have a conversation with somebody and have a conversation, and you'll say like, oh, like, did you know blah, 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 and they'll say like, oh, actually that's not true, or yeah, I already knew that, or what. It's like you can't even have a conversation with people today. And Tanya's like, that's the problem. She was like, you know, when we were growing up in the 70s and 80s and stuff like that, it's like, you know, you would have these hour-long conversations with people, and somebody would share their opinion and somebody else would share their opinion, and you'd have these conversations, but nobody wants to do that anymore. Now it's like somebody shares their opinion and the other person's like, no, you're wrong, and that's the end of the conversation, right? It's like not even fun to have conversations with people anymore. Because I had a conversation with one of our friends, and it like kind of went along that way. It was like, and so I was telling her about it, that it was kind of like I said something, and then my friend was just like shut it down like real quick, was just kind of like, and I mean, it was like a stupid situation. I mean, I even laughed at my friend, and I said, oh, is that so? So like, oh, guess you're the expert on everything. And she just started laughing at me, but I was like, okay, whatever. But it's like, it's almost kind of not even fun to, oh, Alex is on his way home. Hold on a second. When he gets home, I may take this outside if I want to vlog a little bit longer. If not, then I will just end my vlog when he comes home. But, so, what was I going to say? So, yeah, so, I looked up this show, and it was called, that whole conversation between Tanya and I, we got laughing so hard about it. Know-it-alls is what it is. People that think that they know everything. I don't know. It's just fun for me to constantly like learn new things and hear different people's perspectives, because I don't know everything. You know what I mean? And but anyway, so I started watching a show last night called Dear Edward. I didn't know anything about this show, and like there were a couple people in it that I was like, I know this person, but like that Robin Tooney that was in The Craft, I think she's in it, or she was in it. And then Taylor Schilling, who was she played Piper in Orange is the New Black. Like, I kept on looking at her and I was like, how do I know her? And then like I looked up the cast and I was like, Taylor Schilling, like that doesn't sound familiar to me at all. And then when I looked her up and she was in Orange, I was like, oh, it's Piper from Orange is the New Black. Where are you going, huh? No, you stay right here with me. This is where you need to be. Oh, the neighbor dog is out barking. He's gonna go crazy in just a second. Actually, it sounds like he's barking inside his house. Yeah, it's coming from inside the house, Boo. Don't worry about it. We're protected in here. He's curled into a little circle right in my lap. Oh, there he is. Do you guys hear the neighbor dog? Dog is so loud. He's a very sweet dog, but he's very loud. Did I text my husband back? Yeah, I did. So I started watching this show. So the show is about this plane crash that happens, and everybody on the plane dies. I'm not ruining it for you. If you read the synopsis, it'll tell you, okay? That everybody on the plane crash dies except for this kid, and his name is Edward. And so the show is about all these relationships that are built after the fact. And I was like, I'm going to watch one episode of this. If I don't like it, I won't continue to watch it. If I do like it, then I'll continue to watch it, right? So I watched the first episode, and I have to say that like halfway through it, oh, you guys, this is so cute. I have to show you this. I mean, can we just talk about that for a second? Sweetest baby in the world. Isn't he so sweet? He said, Aunt Valerie, I know that you said I have a face that only a mother could love, but my dad is real excited for you to come home, and I can't wait to see ya. My friend Valerie is coming home tomorrow, so I'm real excited to see her. But anyway, hey Valerini, how are you? She'll watch us tonight, and then she'll text me, and she'll be like, oh, Boo. She better. She's like, he has a face only a mother could love, with that tongue always hanging out. Now he's got his head hanging the other way. Look at that. Oh, look at that. But anyway, so like halfway through the first episode, I was kind of like, I don't know what I think about this show. Like, I'm kind of like not really into it and whatever. And I watched, so it's first 3 episodes. Apple always does this. They put up, so it's like HBO Max. They put out like the first 3 episodes, and then they say like the 4th one will be out the next week. Peacock did that too with Poker Face. They put out the first 4 episodes and said the next one will be out next week. Why don't you just put out all the episodes? That's what I don't understand. So anyway, I stayed up and watched all 3 episodes of this show. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. It is so sad. It is absolutely so sad, but it's really a show about grieving and bonding after like a tragedy occurs, and really like how people find themselves out of, I mean, the whole story is about grieving and how people find themselves after tragedy and whatever. Connie Britton is in it, and I love Connie Britton so much, and she is so good in this role. And I don't want to tell you anything about her character, but it's just really, really well done. So yeah, I watched that, and then it was like so late, and I still wanted to stay up, but I didn't have anything to watch except Fear the Walking Dead, and I was like, just go to bed. So I went to bed. Didn't I, Boo? Yeah, and then Boo and I cuddled, and then the next thing I knew, Alex was waking me up to kiss me goodbye because he was going to get his IV thing. Oh, and then Alex went over to his mom's house so that I could film videos too. Well, not so just for that, but he knew I was going to be filming videos. And so he and his mom planned their whole Spain trip. Where are you going? What's going on? Did you wake up? So they planned their whole Spain trip, like where they're staying, hotels. I guess they're staying with like they have a family friend that lives in Madrid, I think. So they're staying with this family friend, and then they booked like a couple hotels that they're staying in, some fun things that they're doing. Well, they're staying in her Alex's mom's apartment. I can't remember the town that she's living in. It's like in the mountains of Spain. So she's really excited about it, and he's really excited too. So they were booking that, and they were looking at other stuff that they're gonna do while Alex is over there. And so yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up right around the corner, isn't it, boobs? Yeah. And oh, this is kind of like at the same time embarrassing, but you wanna go over here and sit? What are you doing? Huh? Do you know? Do you know what you're doing? Where are you going? Okay. This is kind of at the same time like embarrassing to talk about, but I texted Tanya last night. So I got home and I was like going through my emails and whatever, and well, Alex was watching TikToks in bed. This was before I came down to start watching my show. And I texted Tanya, I said, well, I should actually read, so let me tell you what happened. So I'm going through my emails, and I got my results from doing that Cologuard thing, right? And it came back that I had negative results. So I don't have any, so it was negative for any colon cancer, whatever, symptoms or scares. And I was so thankful. It's like, you know, my goal of this year is to get all of my health. Like, I really want to get everything into place. I really want to have like all the tests done that I need to get done, have my teeth get back into order. I want to have like all of my medical stuff, like whatever, you know, I want to continue to lose weight. I want to get really, really healthy this year. Like, that is my number one goal. I don't need to look, I feel like somebody, like, I got this comment, it was a very nice comment, and they said, you know, like at the end of it, they said, you know, wishing you all the best or something like that. But they said something about like weight loss. Like, I don't know if people misunderstand this when I talk about this, but like, yes, I would absolutely love to be like this perfect, you know, physique and be able to wear everything that I want to wear and to just look great on a beach and whatever. But in all honesty, like, I left that in, you know, when I was 35 to 40, like now at 50 years old, I just want to be really healthy. Like, that's where I want to be, as far as like, I want to be a healthy weight. I want to have healthy, you know, blood work results. I want to have healthy colon results. I want to have healthy teeth. I want to have all of that kind of stuff going forward, right? And so, like with the scaling, like I was talking to her yesterday, or the other day when was that yesterday? Was that just yesterday that I had the teeth stuff done? And I said, so what do I do going forward? I'd had the scaling done like 3 years ago. And she had told me, it was a different person, but told me the same thing at that point. And she said, somebody recommended also that I get like 2 recommendations for the scaling. I've had, because I went to a different dentist then, and she recommended the scaling, and this is a different dentist, and they recommended the scaling too. But at both points, they said you have to keep them coming in here like every 3 months to have like a deep cleaning. It's not like a scaling, but it's still a deep cleaning. And so, like, that's my plan, to keep on doing that for the rest of my life. And as long as I keep on doing these things, I want to be healthy. You know, I don't really care so much physically how I look. You know, I think a dad bod is real sexy. So if I could even just get to a dad bod kind of physique, you know, like I'd be like, okay, that's sexy, whatever. But like, for me, it's not even about looking sexy. It's just about having good health so I can keep it up. You know, my husband's 12 years younger than me. I want to be able to keep up with him and things. I had this moment, yes, I was telling Tanya this. I had this moment when I was standing waiting for my Uber outside of the Big Bear's Biscuits where I went and ate brunch yesterday, and this woman, she was probably in her 70s, and she was coming out of this hair salon like right next door to it. And so she was getting picked up by this van. It was like one of those vans that, like, when it backs up, it goes beep, 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 beep. But anyway, and it was this guy that was picking her up, and it was for like an assisted living program. I know that because it said on the side of it, like, such and such assisted living program. And then it said like comfortable living for individuals, and it said 50 and up. And I was like, oh my God, like, I'm 50 years old right now, you know? Like, I can't imagine, unless there was something medically wrong with me, I can't imagine having to go or wanting to go and live in like an assisted living program right now. And I was telling Tanya that, and Tanya said, she was like, oh yeah, there's a lot of people that are going to live an independent living. What was that noise, Boo? Oh, that's the ice maker. It's the ice maker, Boo. It's not anything else. He just jumped down thinking it's something else. That scared the hell out of me. And so, I mean, I wouldn't dislike it. I mean, there's things about it that I think that I mean, if I was single, it would be a completely different story. If I didn't have my own place, it'd be a completely different story. And, you know, definitely if, you know, whatever, if I had to be in a place like that, then I would definitely consider it. I'm not somebody that's like real resistant to that. Like as the older I get, I don't know. But anyway, but I guess I just like, you know, all of a sudden it's like you're 30 and then the next day you're 50 and it's like all this stuff happens and it's like, oh my God, like how did that happen? And I'm like here, like I'm 50, you know, I'm in my 50s and I don't know how I got here. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of bizarre. But it's not a bad thing either, but it's just like, I want to make sure that I keep up on those things. And so, yeah, so it's not for me, like, okay, I'm going to do all these fad, like somebody said something about all these fad diets. I'm like, I'm not about that. It's about, I want to eat healthy. I want to be active. I mean, I know all these things, right? And I want to like implement that into my life and continue to do that so that 10 years down the road when I'm 60, I'm already doing those things and I'm living a healthy life. Like that's what I want, right? So that, God, my nose is driving me crazy. I've been like trimming my beard to like keep up with it. And it's been like driving me nuts. So anyway, but that's what I want, is to do that. Do you want back up here? Okay, I see. Hold on just a second. Come here, buddy. Ugh. There you go. When he's like on the ottoman, I'll push the ottoman around and then I'll say, he's on a parade float. Isn't that so funny? When I get done doing this, I have to make sure that I have to like get all of my videos done. And uploaded. So yeah, so there's all of that. And candy and popcorn and all of that crap, and then coming home and having 2 grilled cheese sandwiches and soup is probably not the healthiest way to all of that, but talking about it and being aware is working on it. Right, boobs? He said, don't ask me. I eat 3 meals a day. He said, I'm hungry. You're hungry? Yeah. But your dinner's downstairs and you haven't even touched it. He said, well, we've been busy taking down Christmas trees and I'm waiting for my dad to come home. Sometimes like Alex will come home and then like he'll run around outside, and then when he comes inside, like he'll run down right down to the basement and then he starts eating his food. It's like he has to wait till like Alex and I are both home for him to eat his food. It's like the cutest thing, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is the cutest thing. And tonight we're gonna watch, I'm sure Alex probably ate at his mom's house. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. And tonight we're going to watch RuPaul's Drag Race and Untucked. And then, I don't know if we're going to watch that Friends of WeHo or if we've given up on that show. It's so stupid. And everybody is like so upset with like MTV for like even showing that show. And I will say this, it's like there are a lot of problems with this whole show thing. I mean, the fact that they're giving a platform to some of these people is very interesting to me. So it was interesting because there was like all of these people were coming out and talking about Todrick Hall, and then Todrick Hall, like after the first episode, like first of all they give him like all of these moments in the first episode to like kind of address like what had happened on social media, and then he came out after the first episode. I saw this all over Twitter, and he like made these notes that he had like written and then he posted them on Twitter. I'm like, you need to just like, all these people need good PR people. I'm like, you need to just zip it and shut your mouth. Like, you're like, the arrogance and the cockiness, like, already, like, people are proving you wrong in like these allegations and whatever, and you're doubling down and coming out with this, and then people are mad at MTV for giving you a platform, and you're being like, this is what, then you're blaming the community of the LGBTQIA plus community and saying, this is when we should be coming together and things like that. And it's like, okay, we need better role models is what we need. We need better role models within the LGBTQ, community. And that's what people are saying, is that if you're going to have a show like this, let's have better role models on it. Let's have what is really represented. It stopped. That's what people are saying. Like, let's have what's really representative of this. I mean, I can tell you, like, when Alex and I are watching it, it's just like eye roll after eye roll. It's just unreal. And I do like that Brad Goreski. I like him a lot. That used to be that Rachel Zoe's, what do you call it, assistant? Like, I like him, and he's like one of the judges on RuPaul's Drag Race Canada. But the rest of them, it's just like, whatever. So we might watch a movie. I don't know what movies are out. There's a new movie with Jennifer Coolidge coming out too. I just saw that, like, the ad for it on YouTube. I was gonna watch it, but I was uploading something. I love Jennifer Coolidge so much. Makes me want a hot dog real bad. I could watch her just like 2 hours of her just like talk. I wish she did like stand up. I'd love to see like a stand up show of hers or something like that. I thought I heard the garage door, but it's not the garage door. She's fantastic. And it's not like she has like broad range or anything like in what she does. Like, most of her roles, she acts exactly the same. But I do just love her so much. And then tomorrow we'll probably go have brunch somewhere. And that's it. And then we will, I don't know if I'll film videos tomorrow. I don't know if I'll just relax. I don't know. Kind of playing it by ear. You know, Alex is going to be gone the majority of the end of the month, so I was actually thinking like to kind of like relax at the beginning of the month and kind of like, I mean, I have been filming videos like quite a bit. Yesterday I only filmed my vlog, but other than that, like kind of taking a rest like the first couple days or the first week, you know, of February, like this whole week, I might like kind of like relax a little bit on like trying to film like, well, today I filmed 6 videos, which is crazy. But other than that, like kind of taking it light, you know, a day here, a day there, like tomorrow, like enjoying the day with Alex because he's going to be gone. And then when he's gone, you know, like just like filming like crazy and like every day filming like 5 or 6 videos or whatever, because I can, and it's going to be like, I'm just going to be here. So there's no reason not to, you know what I mean? What do you think, boo? We're going to be filming a lot, aren't we? You're going to help me, and you're going to be my #1 assistant of the world, because you are. You're the best. You're the best assistant in the whole wide world, aren't you? Yeah. You like to help me, don't you? And then when Dad comes home, you tell him, you say, Dad, I helped Dad pretty much. I was his assistant. He gets these little hairs down here that like from eating his dinner, like get like dark. And so I try to go in and like clip him, but then he gets so mad. He like tosses his head around so he won't let me. And I don't want to like cut his lip or anything. So the other night I got one, because you have to like make sure it's like real down low. Alex is better. Alex can get them, but so we've been trying to like get one a day, but we don't like try to stress him out too much about it, right, booby? All right, well, he's gonna be home probably. He left about 10 or 15 minutes ago, so he should be home here any minute. So I am gonna actually get off here now and start uploading this vlog. So I think I actually am going to do like, let me know what you guys think about this. I know that the people that watch my vlog every day will be like, well, I would love to have a long vlog every day, but you know, I'm gonna try to like do longer vlogs this month. I know I've said that, but it seems to me that people don't watch the vlogs as much on the weekends as they do on the weekdays. And like last weekend, I did a vlog that was like almost an hour, and it didn't like get as many people watching it as my shorter vlogs. So I don't know if that means that people are like liking the shorter vlogs, Or if that just means that people don't like to watch the vlogs as much on the weekends, or they're busier on the weekends or things like that. So if you could just let me know that in the comment section, that would be really helpful to me, because then what I'll do is, I mean, I'm going to continue to post vlogs on the weekend, but then what I'll do is I'll post the shorter vlogs on the weekend, and then during the week, I'll post the longer vlogs. And I think maybe like when people go to bed for the night for work or whatever, they listen to them, or while they're getting ready for work or driving to work, they listen to them or whatever, which is, I totally understand that, right? So that would be really helpful to me, because then I could understand like when to when to post the vlogs and what length and things like that that you guys like. Let me know, and that would be really helpful to me. So anyway, yeah, I need your help. And I hope you guys are having a magically amazing Saturday. Like my friend always say, it's a good day to be alive. It's a good day to be sober today. And for somebody out there that's struggling, or you're having a tough day, or whatever you're going through, first of all, I'm sorry. And second of all, put one foot in front of the other. Take care of yourself today. Do something that makes you feel better. Comfort yourself. Things are going to be okay. Things are going to get better. I know it doesn't seem like it right now, but things will. And I love you guys so much. So if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. And remember these 3 very important things. 1, you can start your day over whenever you want. 2, practice random acts of kindness, but shh, don't tell anyone. And 3, most importantly, make sure that you reach out to somebody and let them know how much they mean to you. And also be kinder to one another, love one another a little bit more, and be kinder and love yourselves a little bit more. And from Boo and I over here, we love you guys so much, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya. Oh, and for those that need to hear it, and those that want to hear it, and those that just happen to stick around, one more, I love you. I love you guys. Oh, I have to tell you something. So I sang that song on my drama channel the other day, and somebody said it's actually, because it's Annie Lennox song, and they said it's actually No More I Love Yous, which I knew, because it's like one of my favorite songs. But I said, I know, I changed it for my vlog, which I did. I changed it for you guys like years ago, months ago now. I don't know, 2 years ago, something like that. I changed it, I think, back then to say, one more, because I say I love you so much. One more, I love you. But yes, the song is actually No More I Love Yous. But that's sad, and we don't want to think that way. So for you guys out there, for those that need to hear it, those that want to hear it, and those that just happen to stick around, one more, I love you. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love you. Happy birthday, Lena.